All right, so today's kind of a build off of Monday and Tuesday, except the difference today is that we're going to make our own table of values to represent a pattern. Earlier on, they were giving us the table already filled out. So, hold on, I'm getting a better color. So in this scenario, Mr. Van Eyck loves to go bass fishing. Mr. Van Eyck really likes to go fishing. He catches 13 every hour, so he's catching 13 bass every hour. Construct a table and write an equation to represent this pattern. All right, so learning how to make a table of values to represent a pattern is actually a really important skill that we're going to want to learn, hopefully through the end of this year, and then we can use it next year as a tool to help us recognize a lot of patterns, because it makes seeing a pattern a lot more visual, and it can help you graph it, or it can help you come up with an equation, or it can just help you understand it a lot better. All right, and we can make an equation or a table, excuse me, two different ways. We can make one that looks like this, where it's kind of vertical, like that, or I could make one that's more horizontal. All right, you've probably seen them both ways. Both are absolutely fine. It's whatever way you like or looks more appealing to you, I guess. So we have to decide, all right, the thing that goes in a table of values like this is the two variables, and variables are the things that are changing. All right, so what are the two things that are changing in this scenario? It says he's catching 13 every hour. So that means the amount of fish he's catching total, or the total number of fish he's catching, is changing, and time is changing. The hours are changing every hour. All right, so I'm going to use the letter H right here to represent hours. I'm going to use the letter T right here to represent total of number of fish that he's caught. And then over here, well, I would do the same thing. All right, and then typically if whatever would be on the left right here is going to be on the top right here, and which is actually kind of weird if you think about it, because if you just rotated this down, then T would be on top, but that would not be, that's not how that everybody else does it, so that's not how we're going to do it. So number of hours and total fish. All right, so let's just start with 1 hour, okay? After 1 hour, Mr. Van Eyck, well, if he's catching 13 every hour, would have caught 13 total fish. Or after 2 hours, would catch 26 fish. Or after 3 hours, would catch 39 fish. Or after 4 hours, would have caught 52 fish. All right, and if we're looking for maybe a pattern in the table, here, I'll make the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, we'll go out to 4 hours on this table as well, and then 13, 26, 39, and 52. Okay, one way to show work if you're looking for patterns in a table would be to, okay, I noticed that that's increasing by 13. That increased by 13. That increased by 13 as well. Or I could also go on this, look at it like this. I'm increasing by 13. Increasing by 13. We got like 5 seconds left. I'm increasing by 13.